All right. Shalom, shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praise and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Kakadash. Double honor to the apostle and great millstone, our teachers. And salutations to the Akim that teaching is true out the four corner urban true in the city, man. So this basically just a quick lesson, man. Basically going to prophecy, man. Hey, for the last couple years, I believe, man. Hey, the Lord have been really making Himself known, man. And the more and more I think about it, man, hey, the more and more I realize, man, that it's nothing, really, it's nothing Esau can do. It's nothing that these other nations, they feel like they can upset the prophecies, man. And I already knew this, but just off the strength, of the scriptures, man. Because I know that the Lord can't lie, and He's not a man. He sworn His name that He will bring the destruction of Esau, man, and put us up high, man. Take our tears away. But it's just reading the scriptures, you can really see that the Lord is making Himself known and making it clear to His elect that His salvation is coming. The Lord is coming for salvation, and the Lord is coming for destruction, man. Because guess what? We see signs, and those signs is letting us know that the Lord is almost here, man. And that's what I want to touch on, man. Sorry for the long intro, but I had to, man. Hopefully you understand, man. Because hey, the Lord have been making Himself known, man. And how did we know this? Through the prophecies, man. Through the prophecies of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. And that's building up our faith. That's increasing us. That's making us go more harder. It should, man. You should want to push the word more. You should want to serve the Lord with firm and heat, man. Because, hey, I couldn't imagine going through certain things back when the apostles and great millstone was in the truth, man. Seeing prophecies not coming coming a little bit, and then this and that, man. Those things that the apostles talk about, it's true. So I thank the Lord for those, man. This is Isaiah 29:6. It say, "There shall be visit of the Lord of hosts with thunder, and with earthquakes, and great noises, with storms and tempests, and the flames of devouring fire," man. And more, hey, the Lord is making Himself known, man. Because guess what? Hey, for the last several years, it's been massive earthquakes. Massive earthquakes, man. We just got hit with an earthquake in California. 2 of them, I believe. It's been earthquakes that shake and cut a hole in the ground. Split the hole. Like, just imagine you driving, or all of a sudden, your whole house cave in, man. Then on top of that, fire. California was on fire, all last year? All last year, man. These is proper signs of the Lord, man. Then on top of that, tornadoes, hurricanes, man. Hey, we just, what's another hurricane in Louisiana called Hurricane Barry. Last year was Irma or something like that. Hey, these things is speaking. The Lord is really speaking, man. And on top of that, the Matthew 24, man. Let's get it. This Matthew 24 and 3. It say, "He sat upon the mountain of Olives. The disciples came unto Him privately, saying, Tell us, what shall there be? And what shall be the signs of the coming and the ends of the world," man? Because guess what? These signs is really speaking clearly, man. And let's get some of these signs, man. Besides the tempests, besides the earthquakes, besides the fires, man. It's even more evidence, man. Let's get some more. Let's say verse 4. "And Yahweh Shai answered and said to them, Take heed that no man deceive you. For many shall come in my name, saying, I am Yahweh Shai, and shall deceive many," man. Because guess what? the Lord ordained in Zechariah, 2/3 of Israel shall be cut off and die and perish because of their wickedness, man. But on top of that, on the flip side, someone have to set these people up. Some people have to get these people the okie doke. And we've been seeing that on a mass scale, man. Fallouts, scoffers, people come to great millstone, which I say humbly. Hey, the apostles and great millstone, starting with Paul Taha, they got 100% true with us. And man, they're teaching the same doctrine likewise, man. Our teachers, man, have 100% truth. These prophecies are speaking more and more, and these people is running rapidly and don't losing their goddamn mind, man. The Lord said these things shall happen. So if you persuade by these things, hey, it's on to your own destruction, man. Verse 6. Ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars. See that you be not troubled, for all these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet, man. And it's the same thing Habakkuk said, man. Because guess what? In order for all these rumors and wars and fires could get kindled, man, it's going to be happening on a mass scale, pick up, on and on. Every week is something in the news. Damn near every day with this man Donald Trump, man. Which, my ace, man. What's up, Joe? And I say that spiritually, because people don't understand that this man was set up by the elites to bring this country to a downfall, man. Especially with all these terrorists, which, hey, with these terrorists, India, the latest news, man, hey, pretty soon Donald Trump is going to have to respond because, hey, it's hurting our economy. And pretty soon these people is going to feel effects, man. Pretty soon, man. Pretty soon they can't hold back these terrorists from China. Pretty soon they're not going to hold back these terrorists from the EU, Mexico. See, these are all rumors of wars, man. It's trade wars, but trade wars, cold wars really to hot wars. Well, Salakia. Trade war leads to cold. Well, cold war leads to trade war. No, if trade war leads to cold war, and cold war leads to hot war, man. I believe, man. I'm butchering it, but look it up, man. These trade wars is big deal, man. Because guess what? It's going to intimate the hot war, in which we are approaching. What, Russia just shot down United States. Russia trip got caught on fire, and then Russia shot a U.S. Ship. India, Iran. Man, these things that happen. Iran shot down a U.S. Plane, drone. These things is heating up, man. Donald Trump sent more troops in the Middle East. Pretty soon that draft shall be here, man. But let's get some more. If for a nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom, and there shall be famine, and let's talk about that famine. That famine is coming. Because on a wide scale, hey, look, we just got a summer. What, a week ago? It been raining on top of raining since the beginning of this year. Different hailstorms. What you think these farmers and these people out here that plant going to do? Massive farms. It's not even planted. Soil, soybean, all these things, man. Corn. And you think this famine not coming? The Lord got this thing, and guess what? It's going to pick up. Expect these things to pick up, man. This whole year was lost. It's damaged. It started off with the government going into a shutdown, which I just read an article. Hey, the government still don't have money. They running out of money, man. Fast. It say, and there shall be famine and pestilence, and let's talk about these pestilence, man. Diseases, man. Pretty soon, hey, that Ebola that's been out of control, rape, measles, all these different diseases. Because guess what? When you read 2nd Esdras, the 16th chapter or the 15th chapter, it said, 15 I believe, it said the Lord shall smite Egypt again with plagues, man. So these plagues is going to pick up on a rapid pace. Expect everything to pick up. More jobs. Hey, this society is about to collapse. They just announced that this was the worst this losing the store closing is the worst since the Great Depression, man. 40, I believe 40% of people already feel like we in a Great Depression, man. 80% of the Americans not even saving just regular or their paycheck, man. I believe last year 60% to 70% of Americans is not even paying one of their normal necessities, meaning a phone bill or a light bill. It's not getting paid. We overdue the housing market in a bubble, car bubble. Nobody buying new cars. Everything is on an uprise, man. It's in earthquakes in dark places. And there's the beginning of sorrows. And you starting to see that a lot. A lot of people committing suicides. People are struggling. But guess what? They still is living in madness, man. The Lord said that these people shall live in a day of Nova until the Son of Man come back. So guess what? They're going to still party and bullshit until it's too late. And pretty soon, it ain't gonna. You're going to see the Lord approaching. He's on his way back. Pretty soon, you're going to wish you got right. These things is true. These things is happening. And people still want to bullshit, man. Just read a little bit more. Actually, let's jump down, man. It's a verse 13, 12. And because iniquity shall abound and the love of many shall wax cold. And that's when you're really going to see who was really with you, man. You're going to really see who really love you, man. When all hell break loose and the society collapse, man. Martial law, which we are approaching, man. More and more, guess what? More police been added to the field to get ready. Curfew been basically implemented. Stores been shutting down early. And that's all to downsize you people to get ready for martial law. But let's get this, man, because this ultimately what I want, man. This 24, Matthew 24 and 29. Immediately out of the tribulation of these days shall the sun be darkened, which, and we approaching, them dark days is coming. And the moon shall not give her light, and the stars shall fall from heaven, and the power of the heaven shall be shaken. And then shall appear the signs of the sons of men in heaven, and them shall all the tribes of the earth mourn, and they shall see the sons of men coming in the clouds of heaven with power and great glory. And he shall send his angel with a great sound of trumpet, and they shall gather together his elect from the four winds, and from one end of the heaven to the other, man. And that's how the Lord is coming back, man. So with that, we gonna give all praise and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Kakadash. Double honors to the apostles and great millstone, our teachers, and salutations to the icon rich in the life to do so week in, week out, man, for Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, man. So with that, I want to say Shalom.